Hello everyone! Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Savannah Chrisley spotted with mystery man on vacation. Re-PR'd. Savannah Chrisley has been through a lot the past 2 years. People reported in February that the 28-year-old has struggled with raising her siblings while her parents were away starting in 2023, until the family caught a lucky break that allowed Todd and Julie Chrisley to come home. "I wasn't expecting to get 2 kids," she said of taking over the children's upbringing. She also revealed living expenses and legal fees related to fighting for her parents had added up, saying she's had to work multiple jobs. Now Chrisley is kicking back on a well-deserved vacation. She may have found a new love as well. Read on for details. Savannah Chrisley was spotted with her arms around a mystery man. While swimming on vacation, Chrisley was caught by TMZ's cameras looking super close with an unknown man, according to an August 11 report. The outlet described the man as handsome and said Chrisley was seen clinging tightly to him as they floated in the water while horsing around with a few companions. She looked relaxed in the photos and appeared to be enjoying the tropical vibes of her Grand Cayman getaway as she held a red Solo cup and bobbed up and down in the serene surf on a noodle float. So does Savannah Chrisley have a new boyfriend? Maybe not. The report says TMZ was told by close sources that Chrisley is still single and just having fun. Judge the pictures for yourself here. Savannah Chrisley recently announced brother Grayson's return to college. In an August 9 Instagram post, the socialite joyously announced that her brother is returning to college. "Grayson is going back to the University of Alabama. I am so excited, so happy for him," she declared. The proud big sister added, "I am gonna miss him. He's my emotional support animal. We are absolutely best friends. I'm so proud of him." The star then went into some raw and honest financial talk, saying, "With college comes paying for college. It's a very adult thing which is expensive. I don't want to adult. I don't like adult." She finished the happy announcement video by saying, "I'm gonna go cry now." Grayson, 19, is Todd and Julie Chrisley's youngest child, not counting their granddaughter, Chloe, whom they adopted in 2016. People says the teen previously spoke out to celebrate his parents' homecoming, writing on his Instagram stories at the time, "Thank God." The sun was dipping low over the turquoise waters of the Caribbean when cameras first caught Chrisley knows best star Savannah Chrisley strolling barefoot along the shore, the hem of her white sundress fluttering in the salty breeze. Her blonde hair glimmered in the fading light like strands of spun gold, and on her face was that unmistakable Savannah smile, half sweet, half knowing, but it wasn't just the tropical setting that drew attention. Walking beside her, just a step behind, was a man no one seemed to recognize. Tall, with a lean, athletic build, and a tan that spoke of more than a few days in the sun, the mystery man carried a woven beach bag slung casually over one shoulder. His dark hair was tousled, his jawline sharp, and his relaxed posture suggested he was entirely comfortable in her company. The two shared bursts of laughter as they wandered down the shore, occasionally stopping to point at the horizon where sailboats dotted the waves. It didn't take long for the whispers to start. Vacationing on a small but exclusive island, known for drawing celebrities who value privacy, Savannah appeared in full getaway mode. Locals reported spotting the pair earlier in the day at a beachside cafe, where they sat at a shaded table sipping fresh coconut water. Witnesses claimed the man leaned in close when he spoke, and Savannah's laughter carried easily over the sound of waves crashing against the rocks. "She seemed happy, really happy," one onlooker told a reporter. "She wasn't looking over her shoulder like she does sometimes in Atlanta. Whoever he is, he made her feel at ease." The mystery man's identity has become the subject of intense speculation. Some fans believe he could be a friend from her recent charity work, pointing to Savannah's increasing involvement in outreach programs since her parents, Todd and Julie Chrisley, began serving their prison sentences. Others suspect he might be connected to her podcast, Unlocked with Savannah Chrisley, which often features guests from various industries, from entertainment to business to sports. A few online sleuths have even suggested he might be a professional athlete, noting his build and the way he moved with an easy, of course, has not confirmed or denied anything. Her Instagram feed, normally a carefully curated blend of glam shots, motivational quotes, and behind-the-scenes glimpses of her life, has been uncharacteristically quiet over the past few days. The only recent post? A cryptic snapshot of her sunglasses resting on a straw hat beside a pool, captioned simply, "New Horizons." That was enough to send the rumor mill into overdrive. Some followers left heart emojis and well wishes, urging her to enjoy the break and live her best life. Others were far more curious, demanding answers about the mystery man who seemed to be monopolizing her beach time. Savannah has been through her share of public relationship drama. Her long-term relationship with former hockey player Nate Curdiles ended after a much-publicized engagement and breakup, followed by the tragic news of his sudden passing last year. Since then, Savannah has been open about focusing on her family, career, and mental health. But this sighting, and the obvious chemistry between her and the unidentified man, suggests she might be dipping her toes back into the dating pool. Still, sources close to her caution against reading too much into it. Savannah is a people person, a friend told a celebrity magazine. She can make a stranger feel like they've been friends for years. Just because she's laughing with someone on the beach doesn't mean they're dating. She's allowed to have male friends. That may be true, but eyewitness accounts from the island paint a slightly more intimate picture. One tourist reported seeing the two sharing a paddleboard earlier that afternoon, with the man gently steadying Savannah as she wobbled on the waves. Another claimed they watched the sunset from a secluded cove, their silhouettes framed against the orange sky. He tucked a strand of hair behind her ear, the tourists said, lowering their voice as if confessing a secret. It was tender. By the next morning, the mystery deepened when the pair were spotted boarding a small charter boat. The vessel headed toward a neighboring island known for its private beaches and crystal-clear snorkeling spots. Savannah wore a wide-brimmed hat and a coral bikini, while her companion carried 2 sets of flippers and snorkeling masks. It's unclear whether the trip was purely platonic or something more, but the optics alone are enough to keep tabloids buzzing for weeks. Savannah has made it clear in past interviews that she values loyalty above all else, especially after the tumultuous events of the past 2 years. She's had to take on a parental role for her younger brother Grayson and niece Chloe, all while navigating the legal fallout and media frenzy surrounding her parents' incarceration. Friends say she's been under immense pressure, balancing her personal life with the demands of her public persona. This vacation was long overdue, another insider shared. She needed to breathe, to be somewhere that doesn't remind her of lawyers, courtrooms, or schedules. If this guy is part of that fresh air, good for her. Back on the mainland, Chrisley family fans are already debating what this could mean for Savannah's next chapter. Could the mystery man be someone serious? A business partner? A fleeting holiday romance? Or just a friend helping her carry beach bags and memories? For now, Savannah remains tight-lipped. A rare move for someone who's built a career on sharing both her glamorous and vulnerable sides with the public. Perhaps she's learned that some stories are better lived privately before they're told publicly. Or maybe, just maybe, she enjoys keeping the world guessing. As the sun sets on yet another island evening, Savannah and her companion are reportedly still soaking up the quiet beauty of their tropical escape. Whether this man becomes a permanent fixture in her life, or simply a warm chapter in her vacation diary, one thing is certain: Savannah Chrisley knows how to keep her audience hooked.